The Jonquière's courtroom, usually a space for legal discourse, became a battleground of fractured realities on Wednesday, the third day of France's largest ever sexual abuse trial. At its heart, the enigmatic figure of Joël Le Scouarnec, a surgeon already serving a 15-year sentence for the horrific abuse of 4 children, now facing accusations that dwarf his previous conviction. The sheer scale of the allegations, the sheer number of victims, has transformed this case into a chilling exploration of the darkest recesses of human depravity, and the desperate search for understanding in the face of unimaginable cruelty. The proceedings weren't merely confined to the formal courtroom. The sheer volume of victims necessitated a retransmission to an overflow room, a stark visual representation of the devastating impact Le Scouarnec's actions have had. The weight of the evidence, the raw emotion of survivors recounting their ordeals, filled the air, a palpable tension that threatened to shatter the fragile veneer of legal procedure. A poignant testament to the unsettling nature of the case emerged from the testimony of Martine, a cousin who visited Le Scouarnec in prison. Her words painted a picture not of a monolithic villain, but of a fractured individual, a duality that echoed the deeply fragmented lives of his victims. "I cannot believe you are entirely a pedophile, even if you are," she stated, her voice betraying a mixture of disbelief and heartbroken acceptance. "I think there are 2 people." This seemingly simple observation pierced through the legal jargon and stark realities, underscoring the profound psychological complexity surrounding this case, a complexity that extends far beyond simple notions of guilt or innocence. Is Le Scouarnec a monster, a singular embodiment of evil, or is there a more nuanced explanation lurking beneath the surface of his heinous acts? The question hangs heavy in the air, a haunting reminder of the insidious nature of abuse and the devastating consequences it leaves in its wake. Further complicating the narrative, one of Le Scouarnec's few friends, during his testimony, shockingly dismissed the multiple accusations as mere histoires de Brecht, a dismissive phrase akin to sexual tittle-tattle. This callous remark, uttered in the very court where victims were courageously recounting their trauma, prompted several victims to walk out of the retransmission room, unable to bear the blatant minimization of their suffering. The casual dismissal of their pain highlights the insidious societal attitudes that often enable and perpetuate abuse, shielding perpetrators and silencing survivors. It underscores the urgent need for societal shifts in attitudes towards sexual abuse, moving beyond dismissive language and towards a culture of empathy, support, and accountability. Le Scouarnec himself, on the opening day of the trial, had uttered the chilling admission of having committed hideous things. This stark confession, while seemingly straightforward, belies the profound complexity of understanding the motivations behind such horrific acts. Was it a moment of genuine remorse or a calculated attempt to manipulate the court? The question remains unanswered, hanging like a shroud over the proceedings, a testament to the impenetrable nature of the perpetrator's psyche. This trial is not just about establishing guilt or innocence. It's a deeply unsettling exploration of the human capacity for both profound evil and the enduring resilience of its victims. It's a stark reminder of the devastating long-term consequences of child sexual abuse, a shadow that looms large over the lives of countless individuals. This case, with its sheer scale and unsettling complexity, serves as a sobering reminder of the pervasive nature of child sexual abuse and the vital importance of support for victims. If you or someone you know needs help, please reach out. The impact of abuse is far-reaching and devastating, often leaving long-lasting emotional and psychological scars. Seeking professional help is a crucial step towards healing and recovery. Resources for support, UK *NSPCC, Children, 81111, Adults Concerned About a Child, 808 800 5000, NAPAC Adult Survivors, 808 800 1331. US *Child Help Abuse Hotline, 800 224 453, call or text. Australia *Kids Helpline, Children, Young Adults, Parents, Teachers, 1855 1800, Bravehearts, 1800 272 831, Blue Knot Foundation, Adult Survivors, 1300 657 380. International help, *Child Helplines International for a global directory of helplines. Remember, you are not alone. Help is available. Please reach out. Breaking the silence is the first step towards healing and ensuring that others do not suffer the same fate. The voices of the victims in this trial must be heard, and their stories must serve as a catalyst for change, a renewed commitment to protecting children and supporting survivors. The fight for justice is ongoing, and it requires the collective efforts of society to create a safer world for all.